Alright, what's good, fam, homies, motherfuckers. Alright, maybe not the last one, but what's good and welcome back to the final episode of this Bulldogs career, Season 2. Looking to finish off this international season undefeated, and in the final we're going up against Tonga. Alright, so let's get right into it here as we wait for both teams to come out. We've made a few changes to our squad. We've got Arvan in on the wing, Vito's been pushed to the bench to use as a forward replacement, and Junior Morse has been dropped from the squad. So those are the only changes, just slightly altering the back line and the bench. We've had a great tournament so far, scored one pretty sick try, I think it was in the second or third round, and I'm going to try and pull off another similar try in this game. Not saying I do, I'm just saying that I tried. Whether I did or not, that remains to be seen, but we're just going to take a little glimpse at this trophy we're playing for. Pretty generic with the Rugby League Live 3 logo on it. Could have at least put the flags on there or something, but yeah, so we get started here in attack. 6 minutes into the game, we go wide to Tomavave, gets it to Maguire, he's going to power towards their 40. Fifth and last, we're going to attack the short side, running the ball out to Arvan on the wing, throws a dummy, fence past one, puts the grabber back in field for Lafai. He gets held up over the line by 3 players but still manages to ground the ball for our first try of the game. So we're off to a decent start, Lafai scoring our first try as we take the conversion here and we miss our way to the left, up by 4 points. 11 minutes in, third tackle, Tumavave once again, goes wide to Lafai this time, back inside for Soyola. With room to move we try and draw in the fullback and get it back to Lafai, but he's going to get tackled on the spot there just inside halfway. We go to Tomavave once again, he goes wide to Maguire, back under for Cassiano, as we shift it to Milford, and he's eventually stopped 35 metres out. So great ball movement so far by us in attack, as we take it out from dummy half once again, running it on the last. Monga on the wing, nothing left to do as we get tackled off the ball and handed over. Right, so Tonga were unable to do anything off ball in hand, as we go on the attack once again. Lafai to Arvan on the wing. He's been solid for us so far as he gets past the fullback and their winger, but he gets held up over the line. Fifth and last, with Brown from dummy half, looks for the crossfield kick. It gets batted back but it bounces into touch, so close there. It was my bad there, I had Monga on the wing but I ran in field to the ball, didn't know it was going to get batted back. Through the hands once again, Milford off the dummy, gets around one, and he's going to get tackled over the line. More promising attack. Fourth tackle, Howard Brown from dummy half, this time the crossfield kick to Arvan, catches it on the full, gets past one, and he's going to score in the corner. A beautiful try here as we take another look. Howard Brown takes it from dummy half, the crossfield kick finds Arvan on the wing. We still had a little work to do before grounding the ball, but we do get it done. You're probably wondering how I knew he was open. I didn't really actually know that he was open, but they did feel bunched around the ball, so I assumed they were short on that side. Threw the kick up and what do you know, Arvan makes the catch and scores a banger of a try. Anyway, it's half time now as we take a look at the stats. Starving Tonga from possession and they've just missed too many tackles. The lead we have isn't that big, they could easily catch up here as we shift it in the second half. Matai's going to get stopped about 3 metres out. Peru's in at dummy half, throws a dummy on the short side, throw a dummy to Casper on the wing. We're about 5 metres out here. Matai's in at dummy half, goes wide to Milf, throws a dummy, puts a grabber through and it's scooped up by Taukeaho. Not our best kick as we try and chase him down for Simona. He's actually going to score a try here. We could barely close the gap and our lack of stamina really helped Taukeaho there as he gets Tonga on the board with the kick to come from right in front. And it's going to be Lolo here slotting that 2 points, bringing them within 2, and all of a sudden Tonga's back in it. Alright, 60 minutes in, we're about 10 metres out from our line as we look to shift the ball. It's going to be Sa getting tackled outside our 20. Peru from dummy half. We go wide to Milford, shifts it to Matai, drawing past to Monga on the wing, 1-1 off Dalanoa. We put a step on to try beat him outside and then we step back infield, beating Dalanoa as we race away here, scoring our third try of the game under the posts. Milford with the conversion from right in front, and that's going to be the game. Full time here at ANZ Stadium, 14 points to 6. We go through the tournament undefeated and ultimately winning the cup here as we take a look at the little post game celebration. Our captain ended up being Milford, not Vito. As we take a look at the full-time stats here, tries from Monga, Arvan and Lafayette. Monga picking up man of the match, and that's going to bring an end to the second season as the Bulldogs and Samoa. It's been a pretty successful season. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Next up, we'll be playing off the 2017 NRL rosters, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Drop that like button for more Rugby League Live 3, and I'll see you in the next one.